Our next guest says life will reveal many truths to you. You just have to be paying attention.
That's right. Here with more is author and certified financial planner Rocky Ziegler. We appreciate you being here.
Thanks for having me on.
And let's dive right into this book. 28 things. You have gotten interested in writing this book really just as of recently to kind of tell people to grab life by the horns. Talk to us more about that.
Yeah, so I turned 38 last month, technically the definition of over the hill is over 40, so I was nearing that. And there were just some things I wanted to accomplish, and I just sort of got started. And so one of the core messages of the book is to just get, if you have a dream, if you have something you want to accomplish, just get started, just do it.
Mm-hmm. Besides your personal experiences, I mean, I've assumed you've read other self-help books.
Sure.
How's this one different? Or what stands out to you?
Yeah, it's not as self-helpish as a traditional self-help book. There's 4 sections in it. One of them is about parenting, so you don't see a lot of self-help books around parenting. But I wrote about my life. I wrote about my experiences. I wrote about the stage of life I'm in with 4 young kids, and so it's a little different than your traditional just get motivated, get started kind of book. There's some other unique things in there.
And there, I mean, in those themes, we know there's some deep themes that are seated in there. It talks a little bit about, we don't live forever, and death is a part of life.
Sure.
But how people can really utilize that as inspiration to get the ball moving on some things.
Yeah. So the last chapter is probably my favorite, and it's just about that. It's exactly about that. And so I wrote about how you can use that fact of life to either inspire you or let you be depressed or scare you. So you really have a couple choices there, and I'm trying to use it to inspire me to accomplish things, such as writing this. So,
when you get to be the ripe old age of 38, do you look back at your life and say, man, that went by, the previous 38 years went by quick?
Yes.
Yeah.
My oldest is 6. I'll say the last 6 or 7 years has just flown by.
Yeah.
So it seems like after you have kids, life sort of floors the accelerator pedal a little bit. So.
Being a certified financial planner, did you feel like you needed to inject a little bit of money advice in there too? Because we can all have dreams, but some of them require money.
That's true. That's true. It's a good question. I actually wanted this to be completely separate from what I do on a day-to-day basis, and so I actually, with this, I just kind of wanted it to be something a little different than what I normally do all day. Yeah. There's a little bit of, I guess, savings and money advice in there, but it's mainly just about, living life to the fullest kind of thing.
Well, what dreams have you accomplished? What did you look back and say, hey, I want to get this done before I can't do it anymore, and what did you do?
Yeah, so October 7th or 8th, I don't remember the exact date, I completed a full marathon. It was the first one I'd ever did. I'm not a good runner. I don't enjoy running. It was quite the experience. I learned a lot that day. That was one thing I just decided back in June I wanted to go for it and do it. So
that's great. I mean, that's a lot of the premise of this book, is really motivating people to go out and not wait and get interested and inspired in things that you may have never thought you'd do, but you end up finding a pathway for yourself.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
So
all right. Well, we're happy to have you on today. It's always great to have a local author.
Thank you for having me.
28 Things is the name of the book from Rocky Ziegler, and there's more info about this book, including how you can pick up a copy. That is going to be on our website, ciproud.com. Just click on the Good Day Central Illinois tab.
Rocky, we appreciate it.
Thank you very much.